What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight, okay, I don't know if this is a band or if this is an individual. I'm gonna assume it's a band. We'll go with that for right now. Making their debut on the channel tonight. What a name. We have Utsu-P. Yes, indeed. How about that? Utsu-P making their debut on the channel. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to doing all of the clicks and the likes and the bibbity-boobity bot, do me a favor before you do all that stuff. Please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from Patrick Metal. Yep, Patrick Metal. And Patrick Metal wanted to see me react to this. It is Utsu-P with a tune entitled Black Hole Artist. Now, have I heard this song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a second, I recognize this song, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm going to be honest with you guys. Let's see, this was posted by Vatra, okay? And the video has 36,000 views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. I have no idea. That might be Utsu-P. That might be what that is. Gummy. Okay. No idea. Black Hole Artist PV. English and Hebrew subtitles. Cool. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Okay, don't waste any time. It's chaotic. The song is absolutely chaotic, but it's structured. It's controlled chaos. It's not just going wherever it feels like going. There are patterns. There is structure. There's a verse. There's a pre-chorus. There's a chorus. I like the halftime. I like when it goes down to that halftime. Now, keep in mind, tempo's here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we've been playing in that straight time, you know, with the snare on 2 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So when we switch to that halftime, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. By comparison, it's going to feel heavier. I don't know if I would go as far as to say it feels heavy, but it feels heavier than the straight time or the double time by comparison. Vocally, I think that's where I'm having the hardest time. I think that's where I'm having the hardest time as far as wrapping my head around it. It's going in a lot of different directions. And now again, there is structure. Absolutely. Every single time we go to the grit and growl, it's in the same spot. Every time we go into the melodic vocals, it's in the exact same spot. There is structure. But and the changes, I think the reason it feels so chaotic is the changes happen so quickly and so rapidly. I mean, there are times where it's literally happening every 2 measures. And that can get a little chaotic. It really can. It's fast paced. It's high energy. Absolutely. That goes without saying. But I don't know if I can honestly say I'm enjoying this. There are certain aspects I'm enjoying. Like, for example, the halftime section. I like that part. I do. When we go into the straight time with the melodic singing, I like that part. The rest of the song, if I'm being honest, it's not really my cup of tea. So I don't know. Let's see what the rest of the song holds, and then we'll make a judgment here. Let's get back into this. I know we're going to be in the positives. I know we're going to be in the positives, but I have absolutely no idea where in the positives we're going to be. We could be in the 5s. We could be in the 9s. I mean, I honestly do not know where we're going to be right now. I need to think about this, and it's going to take a while. So let's get started here. Let me get my thoughts together. I'll see you in the review, and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Utsu-P with Black Hole Artist. This was a request from Patrick Metal. Okay, I got a score. Gonna require a little explanation, but actually, it's not gonna require nearly as much as I thought it was going to. I thought we were gonna be here for 30 minutes. No, we're gonna be here in under 10. I guarantee you. It's gonna take less than 10 to figure it all out. So let's start with the score, and we'll go from there. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that a 7.4. Yep, 7.4. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay, first things first, a 7.4. What does that mean? Well, a 7.4 would translate to a really good skill rating because overall, I actually think this is a really good song. It would also get 4 to 5 stars and a B+ letter grade. Yeah, so there you go. A 7.4, really good skill rating, 4 to 5 stars and a B+ letter grade. Now, how did I come up with that score? So glad you asked. There was definitely some chaos in the song, without question. But when I was breaking everything down, the chaos came down to just one factor. And we'll get to that, I promise. Let's start with the songwriting. Okay, the songwriting was good. It was solid. I got no issue with the songwriting whatsoever. The chord progression made sense. It felt good. The clear separation between phrases of the song, so like between the verse, between the chorus, pre-chorus, it was all different. And it was different, so you were able to separate, and you knew when we were in the verse. You knew when we were in the pre-chorus. You knew when we were in the chorus. And the thing is, there was definitely structure there. Because when we came back to the second verse, it followed the exact same format as the first. So, it was not complete and utter chaos. It was well-structured. It was well-designed. So, that's not a problem. The feel of the song, the drive and the energy of the song, the pacing of the song, the tempo of the song, that was all very well done as well. I thought maybe that was the source of the chaos. No. Each time, every time we went into the verse, we had the half time into the straight time. Made sense. Coming out of the chorus, not the verse, the chorus. The chorus, it was half time, straight time. Coming out, went into the double time feel. Utilizing both types of double time, snare on the downbeat and snare on the upbeat, but always in the same spots. When we switched to the verse, you went to this. You went to the pre-chorus, you went to this. So again, structure. It was repeated. It was a pattern, okay? The chaos, when I was finally able to nail everything down, the chaos factor was what's happening within the vocals. The vocals were switching up rapidly. The vocal style, the vocal approach was happening rapidly. Now, granted, again, was there a pattern? Yes, there was. It took a lot longer to find that pattern, though, than it did within the rest of the song because of the rapid changes, because of the short changes. We would change vocal styles mid-phrase, and that always adds a little bit to the chaos feel. Now, again, was there a pattern? Yes, there was a pattern, but that was the hardest pattern to figure out. Everything, when you look at the entire song as a whole, it does all line up. It does make sense. So at the end of the day, I really don't have any complaints. It was well done, well structured, well organized. Everything did make sense. Everything was pleasing to the ear. Chord progression made sense. Melodic and harmonic lines all made sense. The pacing of the song, I think that may have thrown me off a little bit, but we kicked the song off right from the get-go into that double time feel. Boy, we were not playing around. They were not playing around with us whatsoever. They kicked us right in the mouth right from the get-go. So that was interesting. It was definitely a wake-up call. No, overall, I think it's a really good song. It does feel good. It does sound good. I've heard more impressive songs, absolutely, but you know, at the same time, that doesn't mean that the song is not good on its own. The song absolutely can stand up on its own. So, Yeah, 7.4. I feel good about that score, and that's where we're going to stay. So let's wrap everything up here in a nice shiny bow, shall we? We have a 7.4, which is a really good skill rating, 4 to 5 stars, and a B+ letter grade. Take your pick, I don't care, whichever one of those floats your boat. Final word, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hope I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, well then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for the night, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.